Jai Ma. Haridwar, Rishikesh, Dehradun, Uttarkashi, Almora to Kailas. The entire belt having spiritual vibrations with divine power, where one can do sadhana for gaining his or her siddhi. ANANDAMAYEE visited Haridwar first time in 1926 to 1927 in between to attend the Mahakumbh Mela. Ma visited Haridwar second time with her father in 1929 and third time in 1934. Again in 1938, Ma came in Haridwar during Kumbh Mela. She was then staying there for a few months. Actually, Ma's first sudden visit at Raipur, Dehradun on 8th June 1932, and after a long journey, she found a small Shiva temple on the top of a hillock. The temple was known as Komadeswara Mahadeva Temple. Ma stayed there in a two-room dharamsala for some times. Baba Bholanath Ji did hard tapasya, penance in the Shiva temple. Ma stayed at Raipur for 3 months in 1933 with Bholanath, Kamalakanto and Bhaiji. However, in May 1933, Ma, Bholanath Baba and Bhaiji walked about 150 kilometers on their way to Uttarkashi and found a beautiful spot on the bank of river Ganga, where later on Uttarkashi Ashram and the Kali temple was built in 1935. However, Raipur Ashram was built in 1940. Kishanpur Ashram was built in 1936 by Hariram Joshi, Hans Bhai and Bhaiji, and Kallanban Ashram was built in 1944, where Swami Atmananda, Miss Blanca, Miss Melita and another woman G. Emerald lived for years. Later on, Ma visited Uttarkashi on several occasions in 1939. She visited Gangotri at an altitude of about 14,000 feet. The source of Holy Ganga river is about 7 kilometers away from here, is called Gomukh. This is Kishanpur Ashram in Dehradun, the main entrance. Next episode is beautiful Almora of the Great Himalayan Range is at high altitude of 5,387 feet or 1,642 meters. Now you see how divine power works here. During Ma's traveling throughout Indian religious places, Ma stayed for some time in Dehradun, next to Haridwar, Rishikesh, in 1933 in the Dharamsala of Manohar Temple at Anandchak. This is Kallanman Ashram, Kishanpur. This is Swami Atmananda who lived in the Kallanman Ashram with Melita Masman and G. Emerald. Miss Melita, a German Nazi woman, came to Ma at her lotus feet. Jai Ma. This is Manohar Temple at Anandchak, where Ma stayed for some time, where Ma met the relative of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who ran the who ran this temple, Dharamsala. And this family, Kamala Nehru, Jawaharlal Nehru, and their daughter Indira Gandhi. At that time, Nehruji was in Dehradun prison during British Raj for freedom fighting. At Ma Ambika temple, Ma Anandamayi offered Jagma for the wellness of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru when he was in the prison of Dehradun during British Raj for freedom fighting. This is Almora, scenic beauty of Almora here. Pandit Nehru was in detention in the Dehradun prison in 1933. So knowing about the administrator of the Manohar temple, knowing about Ma, and when the Nehru family met Ma Anandamayi, so Swarup Rani, mother of Pandit Nehru, with Kamala ji, wife of Pandit Nehru, and his daughter Indira made darshan of Ma in 1933. This is the Kamala ji was treated at Bhavali TB Sanitarium. She was affected with TB. Then she was shifted to Switzerland for her treatment, but unfortunately she died there. This is Mahatma Gandhi. So on Kamala ji told Mahatma Gandhi to visit Ma Anandamayi. So in the meantime, Mahatma Gandhi, Indian freedom fighter, heard much about Ma Anandamayi, and while staying at Wardha, Maharashtra, Sevagram Ashram, he asked Jamnalal Bajaj to escort Ma to Wardha Ashram. But unfortunately, Jamnalal Bajaj in the meantime died. So Mahatma Gandhi sent Dr. Rajendra Prasad and Acharya Vinoba Bhave to escort Ma. Anyhow, son of Jamnalal Bajaj, Kamal Nayanji, escorted Ma with her companions to Sevagram Ashram. However, Mahatma Gandhi immensely attracted to Ma on her arriving at Ashram. Gandhiji requested Ma to stay at least 2 days, but Ma refused. This is Jamnalal Bajaj with Mahatma Gandhi. Ma just stayed there only this overnight and talked with Mahatma Gandhi and left next day. However, because of Nehru family devotion to Ma, gradually several prominent leaders of the nation at that time, such as Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Gobind Ballabh Pant, Babu Jagjivan Ram, Acharya Kripalani, Jai Prakash Narayan, Guljari Lal Nanda, Purushottam Das Nanda, Guljaran Nanda, Purushottam Das Tandon, Sampurnananda, Dr. Sampurnananda, Sri Prakash, Sri Tej Bahadur Sapru, etc. visited Ma for her blessings. This is Kamalan Bajaj, son of Jamnalal Bajaj. However, Indira's mother Kamalaji wrote her last letter to Ma before her demise in 1936, requested Ma to look after her only child Indira with Ma's grace. So Ma maintained a great affection upon Indira Gandhi as her daughter. Indira became not only a close devotee of Ma but as her daughter. Whenever Indira Gandhi was in trouble, either personally or politically, she frequently visited Ma for consultations. When she became Prime Minister of India in 1966, after sudden death of then PM of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Pandit Nehru and his daughter Indira on the left, and in the center ANANDAMAYEE. Iron Man of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. However, after some time, suddenly one winter night, PM Indira Gandhi came to visit Ma during her stay in her Delhi ashram. At that time, Indiraji was suffering from terrible cold. Observing that, Ma asked her to take off her socks and to rub the oil given by Ma on the bottom of her feet and on her chest as well. Ma asked her to inhale a few drops of oil through her nose. This is Rajendra Prasad, first President of India, who took Ma to visit Rashtrapati Bhavan in 1957 and 1961. Gobind Ballabh Pant, who visited Ma also. Acharya J.B. Kripalani, J.B. Kripalani, Babu Jagjaman Ram, Jayaprakash Narayan, turbulent leader of that time during Prime Ministership of Indira Gandhi. Jayaprakash Narayan. This is Guljarananda, who was Prime Minister for 26 days because of combined party government in India during that period. Guljarananda, he lived about 100 years. This is Bharat Ratna Rajashri Purushottam Das Tandon. Dr. Sampurnananda, scholar. Banaras Hindu University was turned into his name as Sampurnananda Sanskrit University. He was also Chief Minister in UP. Sampurnananda Sanskrit Vishwavidyalaya at Banaras. Dr. Sampurnananda here. Tej Bahadur Sapru. Indira Gandhi brought lot of fruits for Ma at KANKHAL ashram. She used to visit Ma frequently during her prime ministership in India. This is Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, and in the center ANANDAMAYEE. Indira Gandhi with ANANDAMAYEE as others. Indira Gandhi lost her prime ministership in the general election 1977, but after winning general election in 1981, she last visited Ma in July 1982 before Samadhi of Ma on 27th August 1982. Indiraji experienced a unique motherly affection from Ma Anandamayi, like her mother, at Allahabad. Soon after, Indira Gandhi came to Ma during Kumbh Mela at Allahabad for her blessings. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, who took Ma to visit Presidential Palace Rashtrapati Bhavan in 1957 and 1961. Afterwards, Vice President of India Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, being India's eminent learned philosopher, visited Ma several times, and he had taken Ma to his presidential residence in Delhi in December 1955. This is India's presidential residence from outside. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, at that time he was Vice President, and afterwards he was President of India. This is banquet hall of the presidential residence in New Delhi. Teachers' Day is observed in the name of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. After that, Vice President of India Gopal Swarup Pathak was also an earnest devotee of Ma, and his two daughters Santa and Indira joined Ma's ashram permanently, and later both became sannyasini. So this way, with divine power of Ma, many such distinguished persons, prominent leaders, Rajas, Maharajas, industrialists, business magnates, etc. came to visit Ma frequently. President Gyani Joel Singh visited Ma in 1982 when he was President of India on 25th July 1982. This is Dr. Triguna Sen, Vice Chancellor of Jadavpur University, Kolkata, India. He was a scholar and got Padma Bhushan in 1965. Dr. Triguna Sen was a great scholar and Vice Chancellor of Jadavpur University, Kolkata, India. He is Dr. Triguna Sen here. Jai Ma. This is Pandit Madan Mohan Malabya. He is, being a prominent leader and educationist, came for Ma's darshan at her Kishanpur Ashram, Dehradun, with Lal Bahadur Shastri, who after Nehru became Prime Minister of India in 1964. Here Malabya with Gandhiji. Pandit Malabya ji, the founder of the Banaras Hindu University, once he requested Ma to visit the university. The place where Sri Ma was received is where the Vishwanath temple stands by today, which is India's tallest temple built by the Birla families. Ma was invited again to be the guest of honor at the annual convocation of the university in 1950 by Pandit Malabya ji, who was great devotee of Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. This is Pandit Gopinath Kaviraj, great scholar, a great sadhako and one of the most respected Indian scholars who visited Sri Ma in September 1928 at Varanasi, when Ma came first in 1927. Pandit Kaviraj was then principal of the Government College of Sanskrit, currently known as Sampurnananda Sanskrit University. He was widely known as an authority of Tantra Shastra. However, when Ma answered his all spiritual questions, Pandit Kaviraj was surprised, as he knew that Ma never gone to any educational institution for her formal education and even higher education. According to Pandit Kaviraj, Ma's identity was beyond ordinary human understanding. However, in 1935, Pandit Kaviraj requested Ma to visit his own guru, Paramhansa Visuddhanandaji, a reputed yogi of that time, and took Ma to his ashram in Maldahiya area of Varanasi. SOMESH was then very old and was widely known as Gandha Baba. He had acquired the secret of transmutation from one thing to another using solar energy. Paramahansa was overwhelmed by Ma's holy presence. At last, Pandit Kaviraj received Padma Vibhushan from the President of India, Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, and the eminent philosopher and leader visited Pandit Kaviraj several times at his Varanasi residence. Pandit Kaviraj lived in Ma's ashram in Varanasi for about a decade until his death in 1977. He wrote many books in Hindi on Tantra Sadhana, Hinduism, etc. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. This is Pandit Kaviraj at Varanasi Ashram. This is Yogadhiraj Sri Visuddhananda Paramahansa Dev. Yogi Rajadhiraj. This is Yogi Rajadhiraj Sri Visuddhananda Paramahansa Deva, Tantra Sadhak of India. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. This is Pandit Kaviraj Ji with Ma and me. Indira Gandhi last visited Ma in July 1982 before Samadhi of Ma on 27 August 1982. Here Indira Gandhi laying the first brick on Ma Samadhi on the day of 27th August 1982, when Ma left us for heavenly abode. Whole world was crying on that very day. Jai Ma. This is the quotations on Ma from the eminent and prominent leaders, celebrities, and so on. Jai Ma. Jai Ma. Please share this video and subscribe this channel. It is no cost. Just press the button subscription. Just press the button subscribe and you will get notification for our next video. Jai Ma. Thank you. Jai Ma. Jai Ma.